So the PlayStation Plus games have been out like a week now. We've had some time to play them. I've had some fun playing them. We're going to get into some content about that in a little bit. Obviously, we're now in the run up to August and we have got quite a few things to talk about. There's a rumour for some pretty cool content, including some Stranger Things stuff, which I'm pretty excited for, and some other stuff as well. As usual, before we do get into it, if you guys do need to renew your PlayStation Plus memberships, if you're looking for PSN credit on the cheap, or you just want to get yourselves some decent discounts on some new games, then make sure you check out the sponsor Instant Gaming. The link in the description will give you a little bit more of a discount, but everything on their site is usually 20 to 30% off anyway, so it is definitely worth checking out. Now, before we do get on to rumours and stuff, first up, as usual, we're going to start with the drop. Now, there weren't enough games or new content this week to actually put a video out based on, but there is one new game that I have already played on PC, and it's coming out on console, so some of you guys will be excited for it, some of you not, but it's a game called Power Wash Simulator. Now, I know the idea of it sounds absolutely boring as hell, however, it's strangely one of the most satisfying games that you'll probably ever play. To the point it went pretty big. Jacksepticeye was playing it on stream, loads of other creators as well, and literally you either have a dirty vehicle, a dirty property, something that's full of dirt, and literally you're using a jet wash to clean it. Again, yes, I know it sounds boring as hell, but when you're playing it, it is strangely satisfying, and it's probably one of the only games out this week that's probably worth checking out. Leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts on it though. Moving on to the rumours, the main thing that you guys watch for, Cold War's been rumoured. Now, when it comes to this, I'm probably more expecting to be some content for Cold War, but if Cold War goes free for everyone, I think that'd be pretty cool. I love the zombies on there, it's always worth messing around on. The multiplayer is pretty decent. Vanguard, still not being interested in it. It's one of the only Call of Duties that I don't think I've ever bought, apart from Infinite Warfare. But that's the game that's been rumoured. There's also a rumour going around that there's something about some Stranger Things content. Now, I'm not talking about like free content in like Fortnite, but something specific for like PlayStation Plus, with possibly previous PlayStation Plus games. It could be something like with Fall Guys. I know now that's gone massive on all platforms. That could be possible. But we'll see what happens with that. Curious to see what you guys think. If we got some Stranger Things content free PlayStation Plus, what do you think it'd be and for what game? Moving on though, bonus content. It's always nice to get something for free, whether or not it's through PlayStation Plus or through a different service. This one is through Twitch Prime. Now, don't worry if you don't have an active membership. There is a link down below that will give you a 30-day free trial so you can claim this stuff and a load of other free stuff as well. Now, a lot of it's on PC. There is also a lot that's across all platforms, but this week I'm actually looking at some free content for the Avengers. It's a massive RPG game, which in all honesty I found it a little bit of a letdown personally when I first played it. I was just expecting a lot more, and it was just very repetitive, and the fact that some of the campaign you was playing it with your friends and then it split off into single player was just irritating. So you couldn't really play with your friends because you'd always be separating off, be waiting for people before you join back up, and it just got a little bit boring to the point of waiting until everyone's at the same point to run what's classed as a dungeon in the game, to pretty much not really get an upgrade that looks any different. It's just the way that I found the game, and I'm sure a lot of other people did as well, because it was a bit of a letdown for everyone. Even with the numbers, it didn't really last long with the player stats. Now, this week, the music that you can hear in the background is Nobody by Ronio. Again, massive thank you to these guys. It's really cool for me to be able to promote other content creators, so leave a comment down below leave a comment, let me know what you think of my music choice, but I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds so you guys can have a little listen.
Got a Cadillac on the way and screaming my name, yeah, better than you did. I got my homies up in the crib and we're smoking for days without you here. I need nobody. I need nobody.
Moving on though, what have I been up to? To be fair, this week I've pretty much just been melting away. It has been so warm that I've literally just been sat outside in the pool, soaking away, soaking up some sun, feeling poorly because of how hot it is, and that's just kind of the way that the week's been. Game-wise, again, it's been too warm. Even making this video sat in the office feels absolutely disgusting. It is so humid. The air is just moist. I know everyone loves that word. Everyone loves a good bit of moistness, don't they? But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing this week. Working from home as usual, but again, because of how warm it's been, sat in the hot tub, sat at the tiki bar, kind of working away. Pretty much just using my phone really. But yeah, that's all I've been up to. Boring life, apart from making content for you guys. However, one thing that I am in the process of doing is setting up a Facebook shop for all you guys. I know everyone's looking for gaming content, tech accessories, everything they need for a setup. So I'm setting up a little shop over there that kind of puts everything in an all-in-one shop, so you can get everything from one place, even though it will direct you through to different stores. It will just be an easy way to find the mid-range kind of stuff. Now it'll be split for budget as well, and anyone that is looking to go to the extreme. And when that's set up, I will let you guys know. If you are curious about my setup though, what I use at the minute, there's links down below that'll link you through. Again, a massive thank you to the guys that provided me with the table and the chair that I use, because they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable and just make my life so much easier. Again, all the links are down there. To finish up with though, my predictions, there's 2 games that I'm going to go for. I'm going to kind of separate it off this week a little bit, because I've just got a feeling that we're going to get a Lego game, and if I'm being honest, I'm not 100% sure what it could be. I know we've had a new Lego Star Wars out, we've had another Lego game out a bit ago which has full on brain farted me, and I cannot remember what it is. It was more a little indie style version, but it has been a while since we've had something Lego, so it would make sense, and I think it's always welcomed as well. I love Lego humour, anything when it comes to the movies or the games, I always really enjoy it, and I am a Lego geek. If anyone's seen the Office tour, I've got like the Lego Thanos glove and a load of other stuff as well. But yeah, that's the first bit that I'm going for. The other thing that I'm going to kind of go for on my predictions is the one thing that I'm majorly expecting is everyone to get a bit of free time on the premium. I know a lot of people have upgraded, but there's still a lot of people that haven't as well. Just because a lot of the games that are going on there at the moment, rather than being new releases like Game Pass do, the games that are really popular but at the same time quite old, so most people kind of already own them. The library on there is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. However, I do still think a lot of people are holding back upgrading, so I think giving away a free month as something might kind of lure people in a little bit more for anyone that's not properly tried it. I'm not too sure whether they did anything at the start of it, but that's kind of what I'm doing with my predictions this week. Any of the games that I have mentioned today, or any of the content that I talk about, if you guys are looking for new people to play with or discuss stuff with, if there's a new game on PlayStation Plus that's a campaign and you're stuck, or you're just looking to jump into a multiplayer shooter with someone, make sure you jump in the Discord. It's a decent community, there's tons of people over there. If you're after some help or someone to play with, leave something in the PlayStation or in the general. Everyone's always on there, people are always looking for people to play with, and the link for that's in the description as well. Anything that I don't make content on usually does get shared over on my Twitter. If there isn't enough to kind of make a video on and it's just a little snippet, either that or it'll get shared over on my Instagram. If I can be bothered using it, I kind of go through huge phases of using it and then not using it, and at the moment it's just a quiet time. But that is pretty much it for this one. Again, as I mentioned at the start of the video though, anyone that is looking to renew the PlayStation Plus memberships, or they're looking for PSN credit at a really decent discounted price, make sure you check out the sponsor Instant Gaming. Links down below will link you through and give you more of a discount as well. That's me enough waffling on though. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you next time.